10, Sarah stares up at the clock. It's too early. 20 more minutes before she's finished at 2:30. New girlie in town, too purty, plus she's only 10. And her Beyonce CD's her only friend so far. But her mom just went through a second divorce. No car, ex-husband has to his second a Porsche. He wants everything, what a husband. Remember, mom works 2 jobs, still had to use a public defender. And that's why she moved across the street from the school. So if Sarah had to use her feet, it was cool. Cause all day long, mom's on her feet to make ends meet. And this fool that she calls dad won't call back to see how she's doing. Spends the day fantasizing that dad'll come around to see her in her own world. Her teacher sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher, and her mom works her fingers to the bone. So after school, Sarah's at the park where she lingers all alone. Spends the weekends with her cousin sometimes. She's done this dozens of times, so she forgets to tell her mother sometimes. But back in class, she's in a daze by herself, and the teacher calls her to the board. 2:30, oh, saved by the bell. Like clockwork, right? The clock strikes and Sarah's at the park. Just another late night for mom, working after dark. But she gets home later than usual. See Sarah's door shut with no lights, no sweet dreams, no good night, and it's off to work the next day. The struggle for her next pay. This is Sunday. She figures she'll see her daughter on Monday. Next morning, mom gets up to make Sarah her fave. A bowl of Apple Jacks to start up her day. She smells the milk and throws the carton away. It expired just as the day started with Sarah on the back of the milk cart. So have you seen her? No, I haven't, but I know who might. And if not, get on bended knees and pray she's alright. But I ain't stopping till cops find out where she been all night. Not without a fight, not till she's alright. So have you seen her? No, I haven't, but I know who might. And if not, get on bended knees and pray she's alright. But I ain't stopping till cops find out where she been all night. Not without a fight, not till she's alright. I'm lost, searching for her daughter across the town, checking for her sanity in the lost and found. Praying to the cross, the cops come across a brown-eyed sunshine. We all die sometime, but nine's too young to be taken by some dumb stranger. Trying to fight the confusion, frustration, and anger. Fuck patience. She cruises bus stations and blames herself, scared to find her daughter in a city dumped naked. The cops were slipping so much, her optimism so crushed. The milk carton told her the news before the sergeant rolled up. So in a fit of rage, she told him, go and fetch some donuts, and she'll call them if any type of information shows up. After the Greyhound station, next place, she thought to check with Sarah's school, cause there was a rumor she was at the playground waiting late Friday after school. So she asked the school janitor if he's seen Sarah with any straight woman or man with her. He took a minute to think, real deep still, nothing. Then he remembered a woman in pink heels, but thought nothing of her. Figured she was someone's mother late getting a kid. Mom thought of another place, checked her sister since her daughter would sometimes stay there. It's family plus, it's much cheaper than daycare to keep her for days there. But her sister ain't seen her, so the mission gets deeper, yeah, and so do the gray hairs. Driving back home alone, she starts to accept it, and it feels as if her chest is being torn from her chest and she's restless. Figures that it'd be best if she prayed a little, went to the playground behind the school and stayed a little, trying to unveil the riddle. Head down through stiff to kneel when she notices small shoe prints next to shoe prints of heels. She follows up to the school and she enters it, trying to decide if the truth would even be to her benefit. But regardless, as hard as it is, she knows the prince is still leading to the school. She gotta tell the principal. She ran into Mrs. Nicholson's office out of breath. Sure, it was empty, but the pink high heels were in her desk. So have you seen her? No, I haven't, but I know who might. And if not, get on bended knees and pray she's alright. But I ain't stopping till cops find out where she been all night. Not without a fight, not till she's alright. So have you seen her? No, I haven't, but I know who might. And if not, get on bended knees and pray she's alright. But I ain't stopping till cops find out where she been all night. Not without a fight, not till she